Hey everyone, it's Steven with Great Lakes Lifting. Welcome to our how-to series. Today we're going to how to do your daily checklist on your Smartlift. Whether you just purchased a machine or you're renting a machine from us, this is something you want to do every day before you start to work with your machine. The daily checklist is going to be located right inside of your manual tube. You can open it up and you should have some copies inside. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the machine was charged properly the night before. Your charger is located right here, and right inside of here you're going to see your battery gauge. You want to make sure you have all green lights and at least 24 volts of battery right there on your gauge. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to do a walk around our machine. We want to make sure there's no visible damage. We'll be able to pop open our outrigger legs, look to see if maybe this chain is broke, maybe someone's come and cut one of these hoses. So we're just going to do a walk around, look for anything that might be damaged, inspect the cups, look for our end caps, see if we have a tire damage or any damage to the back handle. This one looks brand new, ready to go. The third thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure our remote control is working. Remote control is located right here on the back side. We've got our machine turned on. We want to go ahead and go through all the buttons on our remote control. Press the up, the down, tilt it forward, tilt it backwards, extend it out, bring it back in, and make sure it has the side shift function. The best thing is to actually go ahead and go through the full range of motion, but you want to make sure that all these buttons are working on your remote control. There's nothing worse than getting ready to set a big old piece of glass and going to realize you need to tilt it back a little bit and that button doesn't work. So save yourself the headache and check it in the morning. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure our vacuum cups don't have any damage on them. Your cups should have these little covers on them. If they don't, give us a call and we can replace them for you. When you pull the cover off, you want to look at this outside edge. It should be nice and flexible and smooth. You also want to make sure you have no cuts or tears anywhere on this cup. Once you see these cups have no problems, you're going to check your hoses. I like to actually take my hand and just rub it right down these hose lines and make sure there's no cuts or anything on these hoses. Alright, so now that we know all of our cups are good, we're going to walk to the back side of the machine and check out our vacuum plunger. We're going to take our plunger here, push this forward. When it pushes forward, we should hear our pumps kick on. And we also want to make sure this safety works. We can't pull this backwards. It's that two-handed logical release. So we come here, we pull this backwards, now we can release this. Our pumps are going to shut off as they will. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the machine will drive properly. We want to drive it forwards. Make sure the brake works as it should. Come here and drive it backwards as well. Alright, we're almost there. Our tires are looking good. We're going to check them out, make sure we have no holes in the tires, make sure we don't have a flat tire. Then we're going to come here to the front side of the machine and check out our yoke. We want to make sure this yoke's good and free. Sometimes this thing, if you've got an older machine that's been sitting around for a while, this might be rusted up, has some grime in there. You may need to grease that up some. You also want to come and make sure we have good free rotation. As well as you want to make sure you have good free rotation, you want to make sure these locks are working. You should have a lock there at 12, 3, 6, and 9. So just come here, go through the rotation, and make sure all is working as it will. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to take this machine, we're going to go suction up to whatever we're lifting today. Whether it's a large stone, a piece of glass, we're going to suction it up and it should hold for 10 minutes. Once you engage your suction, I like to say it's the start of the day. Maybe we'll have a coffee. We'll sip that coffee, wait 10 minutes, make sure everything works as it should. If you have any problems with your Smartlift or you're looking for some more solutions on how to lift something big and heavy, give us a call at Great Lakes Lifting. Thanks for checking out our videos.